Hi there and welcome to another episode of Singing Teacher Reacts. My name is Peter Vox and I am the Director and Principal Teacher at Vox Singing Academy here in beautiful Melbourne, Australia. I have been a professional singing teacher since 1993. If we could help you or someone that you know with their singing, we'd be absolutely honoured. We have 6 studios here in beautiful Melbourne, Australia. We also give online singing lessons 7 days a week. I have both male and female teachers teaching for me. If you're a chicken and you're not wanting face-to-face singing lessons, we also have the ultimate online singing course, which will stream high quality singing tuition to you anywhere, anytime. So check out the links below for more info. Most importantly, if you like this channel, please click like and subscribe. Please keep your comments coming. It's great interacting with the community that we've developed here all around the world. It's absolutely fantastic. If you want me to react to a video, please put it in the comments below with the link. And without any further ado, let's get stuck into the next video. So I've been requested this a few times by quite a few people. So I'm going to be reacting to Judas Priest, PainKiller, 1991, Rock in Rio, and I want to dedicate this to one of my very good friends, Angus, the Greek god. I'm going to dedicate this one to Angus, and it is PainKiller. Without any further ado, let's get stuck into this PainKiller.
We want to thank you for making our first visit to Rio, to Brazil, to South America. Obrigado.
Very, very early on.
Boa noite. The green Alice with a two brown crown.
Back then, I really loved their stuff then. When this album came out, it was a real change in direction because they had the Turbo Lover album, which is a very commercial rock album. And this one came out in 1991, and I remember it vividly because I was living in the States at the time. And they were actually on the Operation Rock and Roll tour. And I remember buying a ticket for that particular tour. I think it was this year. It might have been, actually, no, I think it was 1990. And I think that, if I'm not incorrect, I think that the tour might have got cancelled towards the end because of lack of ticket sales. But I know it had Motorhead and it had the Dangerous Toys, so it had a really great lineup. I remember buying a ticket, but then where I was living, I think in Massachusetts, it got cancelled, unfortunately. This is when this album was released. Absolutely fantastic. Now, that was a bit of back history. This is a bit of forward history. I seen Judas Priest in 2019 at the Download Festival when the Massive Airborne were playing there as well too. And Rob Halford still has got it. I don't know how old he is. He would have to be in his 60s now. So someone, if you can type it in there how old he is, that would be great. But he would have to be pushing 60s, let's say late 60s. But he still looked great. And God damn it, he still sounded great. Absolutely fantastic. This performance here, it's not exactly to the album. He was going for some of the more lower notes, but still, what a great performance. To do this in Rio must have been just scorchingly hot in the leather. You could see the sweat coming out from him there as well too. Absolutely amazing performance from him. Sorry, this actual recording, it was just one of the first recordings that I got up. I haven't seen it. This is the first time I've seen it. Wasn't the best recording, wasn't a pro recording, but anyway, I'm just here to listen to his voice. So it wasn't that great, but I could hear it really well through here. The visual wasn't that great, bit fuzzy. But absolutely fantastic vocal performance from him here. Really great. His mouth is fantastic. One thing that I don't recommend is coming in like this. I know that Brian Johnson from AC/DC does this, so maybe a lot of high singers do this, but when Brian Johnson from AC/DC is singing higher, he sort of nearly pulls down. A lot of singers, when they're singing higher, go up like this, so maybe it's an opposite effect to keep his voice down, but it works for him. I'm not such a big fan of bending right over like that, but as I said, the proof's in the pudding. He still does it like this when I seen him in 2019. So who am I to judge? The technique obviously works for him. And that's the same motto that I use in all of our singing lessons and when I'm training up my teachers, is that if your technique is good and it's not wearing your voice down or it's not making your voice fatigue or hurt your voice, your technique's right. So his breathing is obviously immaculate. He's been doing it for a long time. His mouth placement's great. He's obviously bending over because you can see him sort of do this at times. So he's really crunching his stomach to get these notes, big smiles to get these notes. And this song, as I said, it is very much a change from their I'm Your Turbo Lover, which is all in true voice, just cruising. Well, this is going up in very high falsetto. So it was a very different album, very thrash. This is metal here, true metal here. Where the Turbo Lover album was pop rock, if you ask me. All their other stuff before that, especially in the 70s, though I love the early 80s, straight up and down rock. But they've really morphed and changed. They're very much a metal band now, and they've gone into that sort of that metal genre, and that's what they sort of really hold down. But absolutely flawless performance. You can see that it was, and if anyone knows this video, this is obviously done later in the set because you can see he's really sweating. So this isn't an opener. This might be at the end of the set, possibly closing the set. So absolutely fantastic. His voice was great all the way through it. Didn't go for some of the huge extreme high notes that are on the recorded version. He went for some lower versions of them, but absolutely fantastic. Really good performance, great breathing, great stamina. His mouth placement's great. Microphone technique's great. As I said, I'm not a big one of bending over like this, but it works for him. I'm more so just a nice, straight, relaxed posture, more like Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden. There's my assessment, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed that as well too. It was great seeing the metal and the studs and everything like that. So I thoroughly enjoyed that particular performance, and I really love this song. Hope you enjoyed it as well too. If you do, please click like and subscribe. Please keep your comments coming. Please interact nicely with everyone in the community here that we're developing. Again, if we could help you or someone that you know with their singing, check out the links below. 6 studios here in Melbourne, online singing lessons worldwide. We also have the ultimate online singing course. But most importantly, please live with passion. Be grateful for every day that you're alive, and be good to each other. Until the next React video, peace and much, much love. Bye-bye.